Hello everybody, this is Gregory, and today I'm going to be telling you about my experience with OS X Mavericks for Mac and Apple, Mac/Apple computers. So, a couple days ago I downloaded it. Unfortunately, I had to wipe my hard drive for it to install properly, because it had a kernel panicking issue, which was caused by a cloning issue, which I do not know enough about computers to explain what exactly that means, but basically it just when I installed the new OS or Mavericks, it basically just kept booting and crashing, booting, crash, booting, crash, booting, crash. Like you'd boot it up, 2 minutes later it would crash. You'd boot it up again, 2 minutes later it would crash, and it kept cycling through that. And so basically, I had to boot into safe mode and wipe the hard drive and reinstall the OS. And that works fine. Luckily, I didn't lose too many files because I use Dropbox and I have external hard drives and um, other computers I haven't backed up on. So most of my files were safe. So that's good. And so I can't really blame Apple because that my computer had the kernel panicking because apparently, from what the tech told me, it was actually ingrained in my computer. I just kind of had a lemon, so to speak, but it's not really a lemon because it works fine for the most part. I mean, it, doesn't have any major issues, none of that. I mean, so I kind of just got one that kind of had some kind of issue, but it's so minor that, it doesn't really affect the performance or anything until you upgrade operating systems. It started when I switched from Snow Leopard to Lion, I believe. I have an early 2011 model, so um, it and my screen went blank on me. Is this still recording? I think it is. The light's still on, so let me unlock my screen. Okay. Okay, welcome back. Do I want to? Yes. Okay, that's just my IM asking me if I want to go back online, and I do, in case somebody sends me a message, but I'll ignore it. Anyways, back to my story. So I can't really blame Apple because it's not like a system-wide issue. It's just, for whatever reason, I got an Apple with a little bit, you know, little smushy spot for some reason in the bunch. So, no big deal. Anyways, machine works fine. I gotta say, I really like it. The only thing that things that I did lose that kind of are disappointing is I lost my iLife programs like iPhoto and iMovie. Luckily, I was able to get GarageBand back because they have it for free in the App Store now, so that was good. So that was pretty cool. I didn't lose GarageBand, but I have to re-download iPhoto and iMovie, and I'm gonna do that later on when I have more funds, because I spent a lot of money getting supplies for my fashion show submission, which I just did today, and I'll probably do a video on that. Anyways, my screen keeps going blank on me. Sorry about that. Okay, anyways, so yeah, the machine works great. There's a lot of new features that I have that I didn't have in Lion, but I hear that most of them were actually in Snow Leopard. No, not Snow Leopard. Excuse me, that's way old. Excuse me, Mountain Lion. So like iMessages, that was in Mountain Lion, but there's new features like maps and iBooks, I guess, were not in Mountain Lion, and Oh yeah, the performance. I think it probably is. I noticed there's a big, huge boost in performance, and I hear it's because Mavericks has what's called RAM compression. So somehow it reduces like the RAM you're using. So instead of using, say if you have 4 gigs of RAM and you're using one, maybe you're using point 0.7. It compresses it down so you're using like 0.75 gigs of RAM instead of the full one or something like that. It does something where it compresses the RAM somehow so your optimizes. And I do notice a big, huge boost in performance. And I like the new features in iWork like Keynote and Numbers and Pages. They're really nice. I don't know what the full details are, but I'm going to try and do a full review later on and get the details and show you the new features in Mavericks that I really like. So, yeah, so that's my experience with Mavericks. I really like it. After having Lion for about 2 years, it's a pretty cool job. Yeah, and I gotta say it's really nice. Runs really smooth, and hopefully I fix the kernel cloning issue and it won't kernel panic if I have to upgrade after Mavericks, whatever's coming after Mavericks. I don't know, Thoroughbred or something like that. I don't know. It seems like they've gone from the big cats to horses now. I think is their theme. I don't know. Um, so, anyways, but by then I'll probably actually have a new computer because I'm going to be doing film production and I need more power still. Um, Still more power, so I'm probably going to upgrade to a 15-inch Retina when I start school. So I'll do a review on that if I get one, which I'm really excited if I get one of those because I've had this one kind of, well, I mean, for a Mac, it's not really that old, 2 years, but for any other computer, it's kind of a long time. Um, yeah, hopefully the 15-inch one I'll have for a really long time because I do like to tend to keep my stuff for a while before I upgrade. Yeah, kinda. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I do, actually. I have a bad habit of um, replacing stuff more than I need to, but I'm trying to fix that. Like, this watch, for example, I've had probably 3 years now, which is pretty good. 3 years. I'll show it to you. 3 years. Yeah, my friend got it for me for my um, 22nd birthday, I think. And yeah, and I've had it since then. I'm 25 now, so about 3 years. Anyways, gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Peace.